That was bad basketball. We shot it terribly. Our defense wasn't awful, but it wasn't great when we needed it most to be. We did a great job in the first half of taking care of the basketball and moving the ball. Second half, we moved the ball, but missed shot after shot after shot. Score 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's hard. We had, I think, 5 turnovers in the fourth quarter to add to that, and I don't know that our clock management was very good. Not getting the ball across half court, getting an offensive foul, throwing the ball away, picking up. Just those things. That's not good basketball. And so we have to go make up for it somewhere in the next month. Somewhere you got to get one that maybe nobody expects you to win. Now you got to go get one of those somehow, because we gave one tonight. Credit Seattle for hanging in, but I think as much as anything, when you shoot the ball like we did, it's hard to win a game shooting 30-something%.
Ball movement has been so good this year, and then it seemed like they just couldn't find openings there in the fourth quarter. What was happening?
How many open shots did we miss?
In the first part, yeah.
We got great open shots. We make one more of those threes or one more of those layups about midway through the fourth quarter, and we had a chance to increase the lead. It kind of went back for 10, 11, 9 points, and we make 1 or 2 of those, and all of a sudden it'd be 15 or 16 points, and the game is different. And we didn't do that. We didn't put the hammer on it.
Those little things you talked about, the turnovers, the clock management, what is that a symptom of greatness? What do you think is that?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'll go back and watch the film. Because if it was the same person every time, you could do it. But it's, sometimes some players want to try to take too much on themselves too to win a game and make a big play. And we've gotten where we are by moving it, and you got to do the same thing in the fourth quarter.
Christy, obviously getting ejected in the first quarter. What do you think about those calls?
I have no comment.
How did Christy being ejected impact the game?
It's one of your best players. You take a best player out that early in the game. She had made some shots. That's a hard matchup for them to guard. It's a huge loss.
How did Powers do filling in? She scored a bunch of points.
Yeah, she did a pretty good job, but same thing. She missed some shots in the fourth quarter. They all did. At the time she got her offensive foul down at the other end, we needed probably to use some clock right then, and that's probably not the play we want. But she made so many hustle plays. You have to have her watch the film and see and re-explain why those things. That would have been a time to use maybe 10 more seconds on the shot.
That inbound play at the end there was when first Tosh was doing, and then Powers was inbounding. Who was that drawn up for?
Well, the first one was for Elena. The second one was for whatever first one came over. So Tosh was the first option, Elena was the second. So we had another play, and then Elena got it. Luckily, tipped it back to Ariel. We knew they might double team Elena, but it would leave somebody wide open. Ariel got as good a look as you can, driving right down the middle of the lane. If I could draw that up again, I'd draw it up again.
Going back to Natasha's decision to quote-unquote media blackout, what did you think of the decision?
I don't really want to have more of that. I've said already earlier that that has to be a team thing. When she came to me about it, there was a misquote this morning that said that we had already okayed it. I don't do that one way or the other. That has to be a group discussion. And I told Tosh that anything you do has to be a group thing. My only comment about that is that there was an issue to be talked about in the city. Everybody knows it. It's nothing new, and we want to be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. And so if we're going to have our players talk about it and they want to talk about it, my thoughts to them is that then you have to follow up and be a part of the process to do those things. And we're here in Ward 8 to be a part of the community, and we're having those kids from these schools come here and doing clinics or coming to games and doing rewards for scholastic stuff. Our players, some of them are going to talk to a group tonight, but that's got to be an ongoing thing. It cannot be a one-off thing.
Maisha, do you expect her to be?
I have no idea right now. That's like the last thing I'm worried about right now.